Hey, yo, internets. This week's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by none other than Bevel. It's the first and only shaving system designed for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. Bevel reduces and prevents razor bumps, monkey warts, and anal bumps on your neck. Please thank them. They're here for you. And as a special gift during this holiday season from Bevel, for everyone listening to today's episode of the Combat Jack Show, please enjoy the first month of your Bevel subscription for free. Just go to getbevel.com/Jack and sign up today.
Get ready for combat.
No escaping.
Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat.
Yeah. The Combat Jack Radio Show. Stand up.
Yo, internet, you tuned into the Combat Jack Show, combatjackshow.com. A lot of things going on, man. We got a new president elect in the building. We talked about that last week with Brian Michael Cox, right?
Yeah.
It was a great episode, man. Like, shout out to Brian Michael Cox, man. I'm still really impressed with that episode, man. Like, you know, I usually keep this tight script whenever I have a guest on. And, you know, a lot of my questions were geared towards the fact that brother sold over 150 million records. And after an hour and a half of talking to him, we didn't talk about one record.
Crazy.
Because he was so passionate and so well-versed on politics, man. Like shout out to that dude, man. King, we got any announcements, man? You know, we're working on our holiday party.
Holiday party.
Everybody can't come. Everybody that's listening can't come, but we just putting it out there right now. Middle of December. Just put that in your mental Rolodex. Just man.
Man, we just finishing up the year strong, man. You know, we gotta
I'm tired though, man. I'm tired, man. You know what?
You need a break?
You know what it is, man? It's been a long year.
Yeah.
The traveling took a lot out of us. I'm so happy that all these other, you know, podcasts are in the lane right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, there's so much going on that it's like, damn, can I take a break or should I take a break? You know what I mean? Like, you can't stop when you're in the game, but
it's a good option to have, though.
It's a good option, man. You know what I'm saying? 6 years.
Yeah.
In the game. What y'all think, internet? Should I take a break? I mean, we and the thing is, this is why, I mean, I don't want to tell y'all, but we're working on another project. So I'm really working on 2 projects right now, this and another project. So I'm really tired, man, but I'm not complaining. I still love it. I'm still very fortunate that I have this, something I love to do. I'm saying it's not every day that, you know, other people get to talk to, you know, amazing guests like the ones that we're about to talk to today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you think, King? Like, would you hold it down if I took a break?
Yeah, of course, man.
You do it every week?
Yeah, what I would do is I reach out to some of the internets.
Okay.
And have some of the people come up.
Sit in the seat?
And sit in the seat, man.
Like, who would you have?
And maybe you just pop up.
Who would you have in the seat, man?
Just some of the supporters, man. Just like, you know.
We get Just Blaze back? Can we get Just Blaze back?
I think that's definitely possible.
Hosted by Just Blaze and DP.
I think he's,
Dallas Penn.
Dallas Penn, the Polo edition.
I'd be scared, though, if Dallas had helmed the ship without me here.
We had to bring the ghost of Sean Price, hologram.
Well, listen, internet, just let me know, man, because I'm not tired. I'm just so much going on, man, and I want to focus on some other things. I'm not leaving y'all. I definitely won't leave y'all, but I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with y'all.
It's reboot time, man.
It's reboot time, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think we were talking internally about changing format a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I want to bring my girl Genghis Kells back, man.
For sure.
I don't think we gave her a chance. Say, everybody wants to give President Donald Trump a chance. Let's give our girl Genghis Kells another chance, man.
Genghis Kells, rubber bullets.
Yeah, rubber bullets. Yo, listen, let's stop playing around.
Yeah.
We got a great episode lined up. I'm really excited. I just listened to this project today.
Yeah.
Internets, if you don't know, there's an amazing project that's dropping on December 2nd.
December 2nd.
And it's called Don't Smoke Rock. And it's featuring the legendary producer, Pete Rock, and Smoke Dizza, the Kush God. What up? What up, Dizza?
What's good, Raj, man? You know, for one, you can't take a break because I don't feel like I hear you enough. So you can't go nowhere.
I can't go nowhere?
Can't go nowhere. And the last time I saw you, it was with DP and Just.
Right. Where was we at?
We was somewhere. We wasn't in here. It was somewhere else. I forgot where was it. It was in the 40s somewhere. But it was cool, though. Good little Polo edition.
Yo, it's always good to see you, man.
It's always good to see you too.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Know what I mean,
and I love the progression, man. I love where you at right now.
Thank you, man.
You know, I love the. Can we get Pete Rock on the phone, man? Pete Rock was supposed to be here today, but you know, Chocolate Boy Wonder. And y'all listen, internet. I'll ask. That'll be the last question.
I'm calling the bat phone.
I know,
Calling the
right?
bat phone. You probably making beats.
Hello?
Yo, Pete, what up, man? This is Jack, Combat Jack. What's going on, man?
What's up, big homie?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You ready to do this on the phone, man?
Yes, sir.
We got Dizza in here, man, and this is no bullshit, Pete. This is no bullshit. I listened to the entire album today.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the entire Don't Smoke Rock album today,
Okay.
and I love it.
Wow.
It's such a great record. I mean, the collabos,
Thank you, man. Wow,
like from
that's
Royce to 5'9", and I told Dizza some ill concepts. Did I tell you some?
Oh, nah, he gave me a good one, PR. He gave me a good
Wow.
one out. I'm gonna call you once I get out of here.
Yo, if y'all could pull this
Okay.
shit off, y'all would be good, man. But I love the record, man, and I just hope.
Wow, thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Nah, I just hope that the you know, the DJs, particularly here, man, really support this shit, man. Cause
Yeah,
you know,
man. I mean, you know, either way, man, we still gonna rock out with this, you know, and do what we got to do to support it.
Now, this is the question I got to ask both of y'all, man. Is this the name of the project, or is this the name of a very brand new rap duo that we're seeing come together right now?
Yeah, I mean the project is self-titled, so this is the beginning of, you know, Don't Smoke Rock the Crew. This is the duo.
This is the duo.
That's what we doing.
Yo, congratulations, man. I like that. So y'all are kind of like the new Run the Jewels.
We the evil Run the Jewels. We evil Run the Jewels.
Word? Like was that in the back of your mind when y'all put this shit together?
I mean, not necessarily, but you know, just the lane, the duo of, you know, the rapper producer thing,
Right?
And you know, PR is an MC too, so it works itself out. You know what I mean? It's easy. So you know, you got Mad Lib and Fred, they do their thing. You got Primo and Royce, they do their thing. You got Mike and LP, they do their thing, and then you
shout out to Mike and LP, man.
And then you got Don't Smoke Rock.
Don't Smoke Rock. Yo,
Yeah.
I love that shit, man. I love that shit. Yo, Pete, man.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Why Dizza? I mean, like you could have been here anywhere in the world with anybody else. Why Dizza, man?
Well, it was well. To answer that is I heard a few things on him,
right?
But before that, it was like we were friends. You know what I'm saying? And I knew he did something. I just wasn't, you know, in tune with what exactly, because I don't think I ever heard anything he's ever done when I first met him.
Right, musically,
you know,
you're talking about.
Yeah, he used to help. He used to help me carry my crates in the party.
Wait, when?
When I was like 19, 20.
Wait, y'all go back that far?
Yeah.
Like 15 years ago, 16 years ago? Like, how did y'all meet? I didn't even know that.
Shit, through a mutual friend. He was him and PR was doing business, you know what I mean? And you know, I couldn't get in the clubs because I was too young.
Right.
So PR was like, yo, man, you know, just hold these crates down. I got a little 100 for you, you know what I mean? Come smoke weed, whatever you want to do. And I'm like, word? For Pete Rock? Got a little hundo? I'm like, oh, shit, I'm about to go get some kicks. I'm going to carry the fuck out these crates. I'm going to smoke up all this weed, listen to the fucking music, and be lit. But,
yo, this is fascinating. So, Pete, you're thinking he's just your little man's, right?
Yo,
Pete. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I don't know.
Hang up and call him again, man. Yo, this is fascinating, man.
Yeah.
See, this is why I hate the remote shit, man. But anyway, so you was carrying.
Yeah, I used to carry PR crates to get in the club.
Right.
Word.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And then so did he inspire you to start writing, or were you already?
Well, I was already rapping before,
right?
But I was like, you know, I was a little shy to really come out with my shit because that's Pete Rock. So it was like, you know, I kind of eased it in.
Hello?
Yo, you hear Pete? Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
We got you. So let's go back. So yo, Pete, man, it's fascinating.
You were saying why Dizza?
Yeah, because Diz just told us that he was carrying your records, right?
Yeah, carrying my crates and helping me. You know, he was a good friend because we were working with someone similar. You know, John Shapiro.
Right.
Back then.
Right.
And we met like that, and you know, and I used, you know, and he, you know, a couple of gigs he came and hung out with me and helped me, you know, carry my vinyl inside, bro.
So you're working from that perspective. You didn't even know that he spit?
Nah.
Yo, Dizzle, why didn't you slide him your CDs, man?
Cause I mean, I felt like I wasn't ready. I had
Right.
to really get my stripes up. You know what I mean? Like, so I kind of just fell back and just let it just
Yep.
go organic.
Humble.
So when in this?
And then I found out. I heard a joint. You know what I'm saying? This joint I heard called Dear Winner.
Right.
And I was in love with it. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard him spit on it, I was like, oh man, this dude could be fun to work with.
Right.
And so I ended up doing a joint on a mixtape he put out called Achieve, or your album. Was it your album or your mixtape?
Dreams on Achieve. Actually, before that, we did the Funk Flex shit for Funk
Yeah,
Flex
the Funk Flex joint. We did Niggas for Life, right?
Yeah.
And then we did Achieve, and then it went from Achieve to
Let's Do This album.
To the album, bro.
Yo, Pete, you didn't feel a kind of way though, like nigga, like why didn't you come to me first?
Yo,
Huh? Did you feel a way, man?
Oh man, this is crazy. I mean, it
It's real talk.
As soon as I heard them joints he did,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Then when we did our first joint together, I was like, oh, this is it. This
Right.
is gonna be from the Flex joint. We was like getting hyped, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And talk when we was talking about doing, more stuff together.
Yo, tell me about the cover artwork, man. It's both of y'all. Y'all got the brims on. Y'all got the black. Y'all are sitting. Is that the Benz? Is that the Benz truck?
Yeah. It's G-Wag.
Yeah.
G-Wag. What's the concept behind that, man?
Well, I mean, we really was really embracing the whole.
We on some Black Caesar
some
2016
Black
shit, man.
Just empowering the people, Black exploitation kind of vibe, but in 2016, you know what I mean. And we really wanted to really catch that aesthetic. So that's where the turtlenecks with the all black, some real Tommy Gibbs and his father type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that we just trying to keep it uptown and keep it fresh and still, tap into what we do. And I'm from Harlem, you know what I mean? PR
And
from
this
Vern.
album has phases, like there's so many concepts and ideas that can work with what we did, with this Don't Smoke Rock project.
Now, what I dig about this shit is I've never been a fan of motherfuckers that get on a mic and scream, hitting their chest, bring New York back, bring New York back. Yeah, I don't think that shit worked, right?
Yeah.
That shit did not work. Are we in agreement with that?
Yeah, it's not tasteful.
Yeah, you
It's-
can't.
You
Yeah.
can't do it because it immediately turns people off.
Right.
Because it's like, so what you think, New York not back?
Yeah, you don't have no faith in
You
New
don't
York.
got no faith in New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely don't want to be the savior. I'm not trying to hold no crown. I don't want none of that shit. I just want to put on for my city and add to the gumbo of what's going on and take my shit around the world because it's bigger than New York. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I want to be the king of the world. I don't
But
be the king
this
of the world.
album has a distinct New York flow to it.
Yeah, I mean, because the Smoke is in Pete Rock,
Right.
and we
Yeah.
really
We New
embraced
Yorkers,
that shit. Yeah,
of
and
course.
shit, we
But
recorded the
that's
shit
just,
across from the garden.
That's just what spools out sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I felt like I didn't really need to go too much left on this project. I wanted to, bring that hip hop feel back at least,
Right.
of what this always was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
And-
go ahead, Pete.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You've worked on so many projects, man. What was the difference in terms of the shit that you was pulling out your bag for this one? What was the difference between this and all the other projects that you worked on?
Because today is different. It's the times are different. Everything's different. Trump is president, and it's brand new out here, man.
Right.
And I stay tuned to all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I just like kind of just like, oh, okay, this is easy stuff. We can the new young cats are doing this, so all right, bet, let me do that. But not, be on some follower shit, but I'm gonna just do me
Right.
and see if they could catch me. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you staying in your lane, but you just let me just open my lane up a little bit more.
That's it. Just opening my mind a little more.
Right.
A little more. Yeah.
Now,
Because
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Now you go,
No,
man.
go ahead.
You go, man.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, because you got to be in tune with these young cats today. You got to know what they like and what they want to hear and what they think is dope.
Right. Is it difficult though, particularly for somebody like you, a veteran? Is it difficult for you to come back in the arena after so many years and be like, yo, how do I stay? How do I
You know
stay
what?
focused without changing my shit?
It's different. It's
Right.
different. You know, there's a gang of haters out there. That's a good thing, though. I look at it, you know, because you know, if you don't got that, then ain't nobody talking about you, and you ain't shit out here.
Yo, who's hating on Pete Rock? Who's hating on
Right,
Pete Rock?
Smoke? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait. Stop the fuck up, man. Who's hating on Pete Rock, man?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know,
No dancing, man. Who's hating?
I wouldn't. It's not like one person that we could be like
Yo.
hater, but it's like, you know, it's a coalition. I wouldn't call them haters, but they just don't understand the message that Big Bro is trying to push.
Right.
You know, and it may come off abrasive to some that's sensitive.
Right.
But, you know,
Wait, you don't got niggas out here saying Pete Rock is done, right?
I mean, they can't say that.
Right.
You know, but you know, they got it's some people that may not agree with what's being said.
Right.
Yeah, Pete, we got
And
you.
I can't say that I don't agree with it with PR because I'm 1,000% behind every comment that he says. You know what I mean? So, but you know, it's a sensitive age, man.
Yo, are you talking about the situation that y'all had that Pete had recently? Who's them two little niggas, King?
Young Dolph,
Young Dolph and who else?
Lil Yachty.
Yeah, like they had like a little.
Yeah, I mean, with
Is it
those
related
two guys,
to that?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's related to that because I mean, I guess maybe from people that's fans of those guys.
Right.
Them personally, like Yachty is my little man.
Right.
I fuck with Yachty.
Right.
Dolph,
I like Yachty too, man.
Yeah, Dolph I don't have a relationship
Right.
with, but I like his shit.
Right.
You feel me? And I think just the lines was a bit blurred.
Right.
When PR made a statement because it kind of came from a blindsided place.
Right.
Without him really having the insight of what he's bringing to the shit. Because I think Dolph could really rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, PR comes from real hip-hop.
Right.
And not to say that that's not what niggas is doing is not real hip-hop because it's a whole different generation.
It's a whole different
that's
vibe
being
right now.
raised off that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Word.
you can't take away from
Right,
that.
right.
But at the end of the day, my man's from the golden era.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Like he
it's-
birthed everybody.
He birthed a lot of the sound that evolved into other shit from niggas' favorite niggas.
Right.
Whoever you could close your eyes and point Russian roulette. He birthed that sound. You feel what I'm saying? So he got a right to say that.
Yo, but Pete, how did it feel, man, when you made your comments and then, you know what I'm saying, like Cats was like questioning you in a sense?
Young Dolph.
You know, I was standing on the square at the time in my belief of what I felt like was, you know, wasn't good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and Cats had they 2 cents, you know, they want to express. So, you know, here I am just looking at the comments and then looking at some and saying, I'm going to reply to that one. You know what I mean? Doing stupid shit like that. And
Right.
getting at Cats and they getting at me over something that I feel like is like, man, that shit could be better than that, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. But you know,
And that's all I'm basically saying in a nutshell. It's not like I'm saying, yo, that nigga's a fucking asshole. He can't, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not dissing him. I'm dissing his music. I may have something to say about his rap skills too, but
Right.
fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and truth hurts. You know what I mean?
but the bottom line is this, though. The bottom line is this. Like, you're not a beat maker. You're a producer, right?
Yeah.
So you don't give a
Yeah.
fuck who's in the booth, right? You don't
Right.
give a fuck if you're in the booth with Jay-Z, Biggie, or rest in peace Biggie or Nas. You're going to
Yeah.
tell them, you have told them, like, yo, say it like that. So you have produced them, right?
Yeah, yes. But these dudes, they like some of them. I don't think some of them are willing to learn. Not all of them, because
Right.
you have a whole lot of them, of the young ones that do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That make the right. Or it's not really right or wrong when making music, but it's just certain. You know, if you call yourself doing hip hop, man, you know, you got to be able to rap to any beat. You can't say, yo, I'm not rapping to no Gangstar beat or
Right.
no Pete Rock beat, or, you know, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
Smoke Dizza does everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he will rap on any beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the message is I'm basically trying to say. Like, these cats ain't doing that.
You should be able to spit on any beat. And what I appreciate, what I heard, some of the backstory is even with this project, Don't Smoke Rock, like Dizza, you like Pete approached you with some tracks that you wasn't necessarily feeling, right? Initially, not feeling, but you didn't feel like they were.
I mean, I wouldn't say feeling, but I probably wouldn't have picked maybe one or two.
Right.
But it's not like they wasn't something I could rap off. It's just, probably wasn't my vibe at the moment.
Right.
And PR will be like, no, you got to rap to that. Trust me.
Right.
Listen. Just do it. And, when, he don't got to even sell me, because once he said it one time, I'm in.
Right.
So that's how it worked.
Hey, yo, internets, this week's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by Viceland. Late night TV just got a bit darker. Jesus Nice and the Kid Mero have landed their own late night TV show on Viceland, the new TV channel from Vice. It's called What Do You Think, Motherfucker? Jesus and Mero, late nights at 11 p.m. You might know these guys from the Bodego Boys podcast. That's right, they're podcasters that became TV stars. Podcasters become TV stars these days, motherfucker. You might even know them from Twitter, and if you don't, you should, because that's where they drop their rawest shit. Anyway, apparently, Twitter people can get TV shows too. This is not your typical late night show. No white guys named Jimmy, no A-list celebrities selling their new movie, no scripted jokes, no band, just two guys from the Bronx, giving you their takes on culture, politics, sports, entertainment, and other subjects that they really don't know shit about. Watch the show because Mero has mad kids and he needs to keep them in school, he needs to keep paying them, and he needs to keep his baby mama happy. Jesus loves sneakers. Keep that man and his feet well covered with sneakers. They're funny, and other late night shows are fucking corny. Watch Jesus and Mero on TV on Viceland every Monday through Thursday night at 11 p.m. Go to Viceland.com to find your channel and check out some free episodes. The brand is strong. And now back to the show. Tell me how the learning curve is, man, because you've worked exclusively with other producers, notably Harry Fraud.
Right.
Shout out to Harry Fraud.
Shout out to Fraud.
Word up. Shout out to Harry Fraud.
But what was different between working with Harry Fraud exclusively on a project and working with Pete Rock? Tell us the difference.
Well, I
and
mean,
intellets, don't take this the wrong way. Like, ooh,
yeah. I mean,
there's a difference.
It's a difference, but they both real. See what makes it different with PR is he's like he's a player coach.
Right.
He a player coach. He a GM. He do it all. So it's like he making the beat, he mixing the shit, he fucking DJing over the shit, scratching and doing different shit.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's a different. It's a different format when I'm watching them fuck with the MP and do different shit.
Right.
And then with Fraudy cooking up, he's a bocce too. He's cooking up right in front of my face.
He's slick.
And he's slick with his shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the process, maybe creating the record might be different because with Harry, he might fucking take 2 weeks on the record.
Right.
But with PR, it's like, all right, we lay the basis, and then he do his PR shit after it's over, mix it, add the scratches, and then we off to the races.
Right.
Sometimes with Fraudy, I might rap to a beat, and the beat might change a whole nother way. Not in a bad way, but it just might just go somewhere else.
Right.
Like he just might be flirting with 10 different sounds at one time, and it's like, nah, we need to just have it this way. So I mean,
so
the
beat is still coming together.
It's still coming
as you're in the process.
Exactly.
Right.
But they both real producers, so it's easy.
Right.
And they both let me do me. So that's like the.
What was the
easiest
toughest part of this?
with PR?
Yeah.
I mean, the toughest part was really getting it out.
Right.
The creative part was easy. You know what I mean? Like PR brought a different kind of lyricism out of me because I really, really, really wanted to impress him.
Right.
In this whole process. So every bar, every line was super well thought out. I might have switched my shit up 3 or 4 times in my head before I even said it, because I just don't want to have a bad impression.
Right.
And every impression was the first impression for me.
Kid.
You feel me?
Right.
So, I mean, after that, it was just like, it was smooth sailing.
Yo, Pete, man, how was it for you, man, working with Dizza?
Easy. I'm telling you, after I heard that Dear Winter song, I was sold. You know what I'm saying? And I just knew because I was like, you know, to what beats he's rapping to. I'm like, okay, I got a lot of stuff up that lane in case he likes something that I have.
Right.
You know, and that's how I was thinking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's a fast worker. That's what I love about him. Like he's fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit there and wait a week, you know, to write a verse.
But was there something different also about
this dude is like the Flash, you know what I'm saying?
Well, was there also a difference in that you had somebody that was already kind of definitely like, even though he's representing this current day generation, like this is also seasoned in terms of like he's traveled the world, he's toured, he's already made his lane in terms of like stoner rap and the whole nine with Wiz and a whole bunch of other cats, man. So working with a young cat with all that experience, did you see that as well?
Of course, he's like a younger guy with the old soul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that, you know, that's what attracted me to his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I said, you know, let me make something for him that's like almost his age bracket, but you know, with some soul in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the Cam joint. That's the one with Cam on it.
Yes. And that's what I wanted to get into next, man. The fact that this project is so collabo heavy, but you know, where usually where a lot of collabos take away from the unison or like the integrity of the album. Like niggas really like we about to get to that Cam shit, but Royce.
Like
that joint with Royce.
And the funniest shit, that was the last record. That was the last feature that I got. Like Royce, that's my man. Like when Royce was he was putting out this project called Layers, and I didn't have a relationship with him previous to the record. And Frank the Butcher had reached out and he was like, "Yo, working on this Royce tape. You know, you think you can give me a verse?" I'm like, "What? Hell yeah! I'm going to the studio right now." And I sent the verse in like 2 hours. And niggas was like, "Oh, wow." You know what I mean? This is crazy. Nigga we just asked. The nigga just sent it right back.
Oh, that shit was fire.
Yeah, so, you know, and then Royce hit me to come do the show. And then, you know, niggas got cool. Shout out my brother Keno. You know what I mean? He on the squad.
Right.
And you know,
Keno, what up?
After everything was over, I'm like,
Keno.
I'm like, yo, I need Royce on something. I'm like, I'm about to send him whole of drums. And I'm like, yo, bro, I know this last minute I'm a retard. I should have been sent it to you, but I need this back for tomorrow because I'm mixing the project. Got a master out. He's like, I bet. Sent it back like 5 in the morning.
And I love him on it.
Yeah,
he smashed it.
I sent it to him 8 p.m. He sent it 5 in the morning.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So shout out to my brother Royce. But you know that record was the last collaboration record that came in on the project,
and it fits very well on the project.
And it was probably the second record we recorded when we started recording for the album.
Right. Okay.
So it's funny how that shit ended up.
Okay. The Cam joint, man. Y'all got a different sounding Cam. Cam's sounding very subdued on this project, but it's still top notch Cam. Like, how y'all got the nigga so?
I mean,
Killer. That's a smoke move right there.
Killer always showing up for me though, man. That's my big brother, man. That nigga,
All
like, he don't fuck with nobody.
Right.
Cam don't fuck with niggas. You ask him, he be like, I don't fuck with niggas, but I fuck with Dizzle. You know what I mean? So, you know, Killer nigga, I could call 2-3 in the morning. He going inside, pull up to the crib anytime. Like, he just got that love for me. You know what I mean? So getting him on that was easy. I was just like, yo, I'm working on this album with Pete Rock. He like, word, Pete Rock? Like Pete Rock? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, come to the crib.
And he mashed it too, kid.
He mashed it. I love that.
Yo,
can you tell him, man, and I would love to have him on the Combat Jack show.
Yeah.
He might be like, I don't fuck with that nigga or whatever, but I really need a King. Don't we need a Cam interview?
We need a Cam
for the culture.
I'm gonna tell him.
Killer. Wale sounds different.
See, the funniest shit.
I never heard Wale sound like that.
Story for every nigga on this album. Like
on the Pete Rock track.
It really made me feel good to hear him sound like that. over my beat. I was like, wow.
Wale is a rapping ass nigga.
Yes.
That's what he
Wale
does.
killed
He
it.
don't get enough credit for being such a good lyricist. And that's,
because Wale also is an artist and he's
care
not
about his
afraid.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, let me say this shit diplomatically. Wale is an artist that's not afraid in the middle of a record, or no matter how big or small the project is, to experiment with his style.
Absolutely.
And sometimes motherfuckers is fucking with that. Sometimes motherfuckers is not fucking with that.
Right.
But you got him spitting darts on this shit.
Yeah, I mean, cause
Casually.
that's what he do. And just us being on the record together,
Right.
that on a Pete Rock beat for the album,
Right.
it just made sense to do that. And not only because that's one of my close friends, like the nigga could really rap.
The nigga could really rap. That's never been a question.
He gets busy.
Yeah,
Right.
he gets busy.
Yo, and then it's no question. I mean, it's definitely no issue. I'm always a Ross fan. Like, how'd y'all get Ross on this project, man?
That's a PR.
Hey, how'd that happen, man?
I reached out to him. We met in Hawaii when I was working with Kanye and stuff, and we was real cool. We got real cool with each other, and then we talked about music a little bit, and then we exchanged numbers, and I called him up. You know what I'm saying? And he, what's ill about Ross is that, damn, he did it. I didn't even have to ask him twice, bro.
Right.
He sent it back. I sent him the beat. He sent it right back.
Nigga PR asked me in the studio. He like, yo, all right. So who you want on the album? This is the phone book.
Right.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck who you say, Kanye, whoever. It doesn't matter. I said, well, Ross is that's my number one nigga. Like,
right. Why?
Because Ross is a fucking rapper.
Right.
Like, that nigga inspires me.
He can rap.
He's one of my favorite right now. Top 3. Ross is in my top 3 right now.
It sucks. Like, years later, motherfuckers still put the question mark on dude, man.
I don't know why.
After how many
He on
projects
his
has he
9th
put out?
album right now. You know what I'm saying? And he never put out a bad one.
Right.
And I'm inspired off, and his ear for picking beats is immaculate. And niggas say my shit is immaculate for picking beats. That nigga is fucking top notch.
Right.
So like when PR told me that, and I told him Ross, he texted him. He was like, "Yo, I'm working on this Smoke Dizza. Probably me and Smoke Dizza got an album coming out." He said, "You want his favorites?" He was like, "Word to him." I said, "What up? I got you."
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, I bet." He said, "He got me." Next thing you know, we get an email, and it's Ross. And it's his vocals. And I'm like, nah. And then I went to the crib, I downloaded the shit, and I heard the nigga shout me out. I threw my phone to the wall like, nah, this nigga, chill, nah, he can't talking this shit. So
That's beautiful, man.
So that shit happened. I was like a fucking kid in the candy store.
That's beautiful, man.
Or shout out to Rose,
Shout
man.
out to Rose, man.
Yo,
that's my nigga.
And then the white boy, man.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. Now let me ask y'all something, man. Like, I am not understandably a fan of white rappers. And the reason why is because a lot of our white rappers, past, present, and future, always come with this extra hyper aggressive flow. Like, and I tweeted this shit like a month ago, man. Just because you white rappers rhyme fast don't mean that you dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can put 100 words in some bars. That shit don't mean it's dope. But you got this motherfucker gotta be like Pete. Is he not right now? Is he not the nicest white rapper out?
1,000%.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now. Damn.
Who else is in that league?
I mean, I wouldn't count.
I would
Action.
say
I don't think I would count Action.
Action Bronson.
Action is just a human.
Yes.
So
Action is
he's
personality.
Not, he doesn't count.
Action is swag. You're getting action.
He don't count in that bracket.
Right.
That's Action Bronson.
Right.
So he don't count. I like Lil Dicky.
Mm-hmm.
I like Logic.
Mm-hmm.
I like Macklemore.
Logic, he put too many words.
But Mac Miller to me, that's my. I mean,
no shout out to Logic.
Miller gets it in though. He's on the Camp Low thing.
Yeah,
he got busy on that.
And see, why I fuck with Mac is because Mac is a student.
Yes,
you know what I mean. And Mac really studies rhyme patterns, and he likes to rap with niggas that could rap.
Yes,
because that make him step it up and raise the bar.
Right.
So that's why you will hear him sounding as hungry as he sound. And plus, the nigga he rapping with Schoolboy, he rapping with Kendrick. Kendrick, you rapping with Ab. So I mean, you can't be in that elite
Jay Electronica.
Jay Electronica. You can't be in that Royce. You can't be in that elite of rapping with spitters and not show up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right,
so
right.
shout out to Mac for even want to be challenged. You know what I mean? Like I think it's dope.
Now I said,
I wish that guy would come out with something, man.
who?
Jay, man.
He's a
Jay
rap unicorn.
Electronica, man.
He's
Jay
a rap
Elec, man.
unicorn.
Yo, we got to send a kite out for that nigga PR for
He's a
part 2.
Yo. Jay
Imagine
Elec
a joint with
Pete
him,
Rock.
Smoke Dizza on a PR joint.
No.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Nuts.
we just
Assalamu
gotta speak it into existence,
Nuts.
man.
Yo.
I'm looking for Mos Def too, man. I'm looking for Mos too, man.
Yo, Mos is one of my top. Like when Mos spits, oh my
That
god.
nigga give me the chills.
When
man.
Mos spits, like you know what? I'm mad at both of them niggas. I'm mad at both of them. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad at both of them niggas. I had 2 seats for those niggas available for my top 5. My top 5.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
2
yo,
seats.
please take these seats. Both of y'all niggas, take these seats.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like when you go
it's
back,
not far fetched.
when you go back to the BET cipher with Mos,
Black
Eminem,
Thought,
and Black Thought,
yeah,
it's still a question mark. Who ate who?
came off?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm a Brooklyn nigga, so I'm always gonna be partial to a Brooklyn MC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Black Thought went crazy on that.
Thought goes
they all
crazy.
went
Thought is a
crazy.
fucking computer.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got a rap microchip in his throat.
He's a rap scientist.
That's an ill dude.
Yo,
Yo.
what features on this project? What cameos did y'all try to get but couldn't get?
It was one
Who?
that we had in the bag, and timing kind of fucked us. It was Nas. Yeah. We was trying to get Nas on Limitless. Me, Nas, and Davies.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
What?
Yeah, we tried it. I mean, it's worth a try.
I mean, yo.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, listen. Nas is
Maybe-
another one.
maybe
Nas
one day.
is not as unicornish as Electronica, but he,
But
you know, because he appears more consistently. But you can't lock Nas down, man. I'm saying that. Oh my God.
Top 3 all time.
One voice that I didn't mention. One of my favorite MCs on this project that I didn't mention is you, Pete. I'm saying, like, I've always, like, you've always been kind of stingy with your vocals. You know what I'm saying? You'll come out, you'll do what you do, and then you go back into the booth and shit. So how did fucking Dizza get you to fucking come out of retirement and spit?
His gall to want to do it, and then just his skills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, like, and then me having the ideas and the beats, like, that I thought he would like, because basically I just put a bunch of beats together and let him pick through what he liked.
Right.
Right? Isn't that how it went?
Yeah.
Smoke?
Pretty much. I mean, you was just sending me shit, and you'll text me the name of the joint with mad exclamation points. Like,
Yeah.
check that out. I sent you one. And 10 times out of 10.
And then you was writing
like,
them real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And
Pete,
that was it.
Pete, let me ask you a question, man. For real, let me interrupt you for a second, man. How would you
Yeah.
describe your flow, man? Because your shit is mad unorthodox. I could never put your shit in a box, man. Like how would you describe your flow? Who's your inspiration, man?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, my flow. My inspiration, of course, really stems from, childhood, and I have to say James Brown.
Right.
Okay.
Wow. So
James
your rap
Brown
inspiration
all the
is
way-
James Brown. Okay.
Yeah. So from James Brown all the way up to Grand Wizard Theodore,
Mhm.
Kool Herc,
Right.
Flash, DST, the DJs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then the producers was like, Marley Marl, Howie T,
Right.
Curtis Blow, a mixture of Rick Rubin and Mantronic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I was digging on that, and then but Marley, it really ended off with Marley because then I started working with him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then, man, listen, just the style of how I make music now is updated. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same old Pete Rock. It's I like to believe it's a little different with the same elements, but just you know, a little bit different, something a little unexpected.
Yo, you just answered my question. I'm gonna tell you why you answered my question, because I could never figure out your flow. But the minute you said James Brown, you know what I'm saying? So James Brown had an amazing band behind him, but the drums that he was doing was fucking unearthly, right?
Yeah.
And you being a musician, you being a producer, you know what I'm saying, you being a student of this game, I've realized right now that when you rhyme, it's almost like percussive. It's like a fucking, you don't waste rhymes. You don't waste rhymes. You have this economy of words when you rhyme. Am I right?
Yeah.
People's like, yeah, I like that.
I listen to, you know, guys that rap, you know what I'm saying? You know, Nas, you know, Wu, you know what I'm saying? Like, so many others, you know what I mean? Like, you know, even Large Professor, Q-Tip, when they rap, you know.
That's crazy.
I listen, you know, Smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like all the real cats that rhyme. You know, but I take my style mostly from like Kane and Biz.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at any of those names, man. I'm not mad at any of those names.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way they was rhyming.
Biz is one of the most slept on. I mean, as much as Kane got his accolades, you know what I'm saying? Biz was unearthly with his shit too, man. Like one of the most unorthodox flows.
Ridiculous, unorthodox, out there, off his rocker, illin'. You know what I'm saying? Illin'. Like, you know, and that's an old slang word, illin'.
Illin', definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, that's what I always thought business flow was funky.
Crazy.
Like,
Crazy.
And then Kane just came in there slicing cats.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Hey, yo, Internet, today's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by Bevel, the superior shaving system designed for people with coarse and curly hair. Multiple blade razors and their hair removal creams are only damaging to your skin. So why do you keep going to them bullshit brands to keep yourself well-groomed and ready for cuffing season? You got to go to Bevel. Go to Get Bevel. Bevel is dermatologist approved and proven to prevent razor bumps and anal warts on your neck, discoloration and irritation. 9 out of 10 customers come back month to month to make sure they keep getting that Bevel blessing. That's right. Bevel isn't just for keeping the guys groomed. A lady who shaves with Bevel is getting the closest shave she could ever want. And that shit keeps it nice and moisturized. The Bevel end-to-end shaving system includes a pre-shave oil, badger brush, safety razors, blade, shaving cream, and a cooling restoring balm. A full kit designed exclusively to make sure that your shave is effective and harmless. And we haven't even talked about the Bevel trimmer, which is the fucking lightsaber of all trimmers. Hip your barber to the new game, and it better be with Bevel. Make sure you go to getbevel.com/Jack and sign up today to enjoy that free month. That's getbevel.com/Jack. Let's get to this album, man. Let's get to some of the topics that you talked about. Like this, I told you I listened to the album.
Oh nah, you broke. You was just hitting me with gems.
Right.
So
one of the things that stood out was on one of these records. I forgot which record, but you talked about like I've been following your whole shit, and you did just you traveled the world, right? You went to Europe. Did you go to Asia?
Nah, I haven't been.
Okay,
to Asia
you haven't been to Asia, but you travel. At least you crossed the pond and the whole nine.
Europe,
but you talk about how difficult it was for you to get into Toronto.
Canada, period. I
Really?
mean, they have a field day with me every time I go.
What? Like, nigga, what's your shit is crazy?
I mean, nah, I'm a good boy.
Right.
But I smoke a lot of weed, and occasionally I might get into some type of, mishaps. Infractions with the law behind pot.
Right.
Which, that's the fight that I've been fighting forever.
Of course. Legalize this shit. Stop fucking around.
Not legalized, but decriminalized.
Yeah, let these
because
motherfuckers
I shouldn't be in trouble
right.
for carrying flowers.
Right.
Flower for crying out loud.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime I go through the border, anything that I got flower base on my record pops up, and they YouTube me, and they're very aware who I am, and they badger me.
Right.
So the last time I was there, I think I went through with Wiz. They jammed us up for like 6 hours.
Oh, you and Wiz together?
Yeah, me and Wiz together.
Where's Khalifa?
Me and Wiz, they jammed us up. Me and Currency been held in fucking in the cell, in the holding cell for like damn near the whole day while they ripped our butts, broke my iPad, did all types of shit.
Right.
So I mean, I felt like they had a personal vendetta
Against you.
me
Right.
until I started moving through there lightly and with my uncles, who's retired, so I don't really have to get fucking
What the fuck does that mean? Your uncle that's retired? Retired from what? Like
retired from
pushing the button?
from pushing the button, from doing the duties.
Okay.
So, I go through it with them, and they not bothering me no more,
Right?
Because they see, okay, well, I bet he's with some guys that we know is not on that type of time.
Who's your uncle, man?
I mean, there's nobody that nobody would know. It's my family. It's
Okay.
my uncles, you know what I mean? So they hold me down. Shout out my Uncle Randy, my Uncle Charlie. But,
Are they politicians or some shit? I mean, I'm not trying to get in your business, but goddamn, man, I want to travel with them
Yes, you
dudes.
are. Yes, you are.
I want to travel with Uncle Randy.
I'm just moving through the border
Right.
peacefully.
Right.
So now I can go on my David Dinkins shit and be the mayor of Toronto and just, go everywhere, go to every Tim Hortons I see, because they got
Tim Hortons all over the place.
Tim Horton on every corner.
Right. How you like Toronto, man?
I like
Once you finally got to
once
Canada.
I get through, they love me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I get so much love in Canada. Period. Toronto.
Their women is a
Vancouver,
different breed too.
Montreal.
The women
Yeah,
are a different breed too.
Montreal women. Oh man, yo, good times. You
Good
know what I mean?
times, yes.
But nonetheless, I get a lot of love in Canada whenever I do go through.
Right.
But it's so much of a hassle getting through the border. I just be like, fuck everything. But now it's a little easier because
Right.
I got the easy pass, so I'm cool.
Oh, you got the what they call that shit? What's that? The Nexus? Did you get the Nexus?
I don't got it, but
Right.
they got it. You know what I mean? So now so now I'm cool.
Right.
I just sit in the back and
Yo,
just,
hold up. Note to self, please fill out the Nexus application. You internet niggas that's listening right now, if you travel a lot to Canada, there's this thing called Nexus. If you apply for it and you qualify for it, you there's no drama when you travel.
Right.
The Nexus,
Right.
now you just there you go, bong. I was looking at a recent interview that you said, man, and you were saying that this was a difficult year for you. In terms of performing, in terms of creating. You went through some personal issues. Your father was sick. How's your father doing, man?
He doing way, way better.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm even recording, because he
Right.
pretty much was like, you're it's too much for you.
Right.
Go back, go work, go travel, go do your thing. And diabetes fucking fucked him over, took his leg. So
Wow.
it's a lot for an island man that worked for fucking 40-something years, that can't work no more and can't really be reliable on his own.
Right.
So, just taking care of him and just going over to the rehab center and just making sure that, he eating right and doing the shit that he need to be doing to fucking live.
Right.
So, now I'm back in that space, in that creative space where I can be Smoke Dizza again and,
Nice.
do my thing. I was on my Sean shit for a little bit.
Right.
Had to, go handle the family shit.
Of course.
Family slowed me up, but this is worth it.
But
you know
what? At the end of the day, is if you invest in your family, man, it's always
the
return is always
return
priceless.
is always priceless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to see my pop's face, just to know that I could provide and I'm out there doing something positive and still got time to bullshit with him and pick up the phone whenever he feel like complaining about what food they giving him or whatever it is that he feel like complaining about, that I got that ear and I'll be, I'll go check the doctor or go check whoever he want me to check, just because he's like, yeah, my son is Smoke Dizza.
Right.
You know what I mean? So-
You ever smoke with your pops?
Nah, I missed that era. But
You missed that era?
I missed that era. But he'll smell my weed. He'll smell my weed and be mad happy. And be like, oh, you got that shit. Oh, that's that shit. Like, my pops is like my brother, man.
That's dope,
Yeah.
man. Yo, Pete, man, for somebody that's been doing this for such a long time, man, like
Yes.
how do you overcome like writer's block or producer's block? I mean, because it has had
with
to
a
have
dope
happened.
Beat, with a dope beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's times where, like, after I make a beat where I'm just saying stuff in my head, but I don't have, like, a pen and paper to write it down.
Right.
So now I armed myself with pad and pencil, So
Back to the
when
basics.
I'm making beats and I'm saying something and actually something comes out, I write it down real quick.
That's dope. Have you ever been at
Yeah.
a point where you like, I don't want to do this shit anymore?
The rapping part, sometimes I get lazy and not want to write.
Right.
But then, there's times I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But even the production, sometimes are you ever like, I'm done with this shit.
Not really. I love making music, man.
Right.
I love music, man. I mean, I'm a
That's
music
dope.
lover, so I think that part of me will always just be, doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna chill.
Hopefully not too
PR is a
soon.
machine, man.
Hopefully not too soon.
5 o'clock in the
no time
morning,
soon,
PR
'cause
making beats.
It's going good right now. I got some heat.
That's
I'm
dope,
sitting
man.
on.
What else are you working on, man? What else are you working on?
Just this project right now.
Okay.
And then I actually working with CL again. We back doing
Wait,
stuff.
so y'all really working on some shit
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, but
All right.
that's not until late next year.
All right, can we get that interview, man?
Yeah, of course.
Both
So,
of y'all
Yep. Definitely
here in
will.
the studio. Can we get that, man, for real?
Oh yeah, of course.
Nah, man, we got to get that, man.
Yeah.
Because that shit right there is gonna be epic.
You got to promise not to smoke rock first, though. No smoking that rock, son.
No smoking no rocks, right? Yo, who gets higher, man? Who gets higher, Diz or you?
Let me see.
Because we got a Guyanese. You Guyanese, right?
Guyanese,
And
yeah.
you Jamaican, right, Rock?
Mother
Yeah. So
Mother,
I
your
think
mother
it's about the
skunk.
same.
Mother rise a bomber clot. Babylon
Yes.
blood clot.
Yes, smoke be on deck with it, B.
So would you say smokes more than you, man?
Probably. Yeah, he'll outsmoke me any day.
Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, he sure would.
Yo, Diz, how's Dame doing, man?
Dame good, man. I talk to Dame once a week on
Right.
FaceTime.
Dusko?
He's shooting, Dusko Poppington. He's shooting movies right now. He out in LA shooting some shit.
Now, what's the nature of your relationship, man?
That's Dame is my mentor.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Dame is somebody that I could call for advice any time of the day, any time of the night. He's gonna pick up. He's gonna tell it to me straight how it is. Sometimes the messages might be very abrasive.
Yes.
To where I just gotta pluck through what I want to
Pluck through the emotions and
you know
really,
what I mean?
really
Because
getting out of the emotions.
Dame will be the nigga that'll be on the phone like, yo, you're a fucking sucker. Yo, you saving your money? Yo, what? Harlem niggas don't save their money. Harlem niggas spend everything. You know what I mean? So some things I gotta be like, oh,
Are you saving your money? Are you saving your money?
I'm a black Jew, man. I don't got no time for none of that shit. So he be
We
like,
all got to save our money.
Yes.
he'd be like, spend your money. But other than that, I mean, Dame, he done gave me so much solid advice on how to move, and just learning from him,
Right.
with the ups and the downs.
Yes.
I kind of know how to really move. You know what I mean? From the shit that he doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
So.
One thing I appreciate about Damon, man, and this is kind of rough because I get into my feelings too because we haven't always
Seen
things eye to eye, but
Right.
I always got so much appreciation for that dude.
Man, B.
You know what I'm saying? Like that dude is a one of
He's
one.
one of one.
One of one.
Yeah,
and for you to be around him, that right there is a blessing, man. Yo, tell him I said that, man. Tell him
I will.
Tell him I said no matter. I always say that. I always got mad appreciation.
I'm
for
sure
Damon
he
Dash.
gonna respect that.
Nah,
too,
for real,
man.
for real.
Dame is a man's man. You know what I mean? He respects shit like that.
Right.
So I'm sure he'll
So
respect that.
going back to a prior project, man. Now that he's president elect, man, would you still
I
not
will
pass
never pass the blunt to Trump.
how did that project come about, man? Don't pass the blunt to Trump.
I mean, I did my George Kush shit when George Bush was elected.
Right.
And I wasn't feeling that. And I felt like my voice wasn't even as powerful as it was then as it is now.
Right.
So, like, without being super political and super, like, on top of what's going on, I'm aware, but I don't like politics.
Right.
So I said, let me do the Smoke Dizzer thing and put some light on this,
Yeah.
but still be colorful.
Right.
So, you know, the Don't Pass Trump the Blunt, you know, I'm a stoner. So to get my stoners behind it so they know that what not to do.
Right.
You know, I felt like that was the campaign I had to push at the time. And at the beginning, it was a joke. And then I'm like, I started to realize that this really could be possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, this nigga might win. I felt this way in July.
Right.
Because, you know, it's just, the odds is, it wasn't even black versus white no more. It was man versus woman. And unfortunately, you know,
Sexism.
we
We get so wrapped up in racism that we don't see how powerful sexism is.
It's strong.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I knew that it was going to be a shot for that man to win.
Right.
So I knew that the title was going to be even more powerful come election time. Like I knew that from the summer. So, I mean, doing that and putting that out and having that campaign and, you know, the merge and just, you know, just all of that going into election time, people really started to be dead ass with it. Like, oh, nah, I'm with this. Like, this is the movement, even though, you know, it happened how it happened. But it's all written, so it was meant to happen regardless. However, any of us want to look at it, whoever voted, they already knew what it was going to be. But that's a whole nother subject. But that's where I came up with Don't Pass Trump the Blunt. And the music on that shit didn't have nothing to do with Trump.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
It was
it's still a
just
subliminal.
it was just a subliminal
Right.
that I'm not voting. I actually voted for Bernie.
Right.
When Bernie was going against Hillary.
Right.
Because I felt like Bernie was the qualified person that
Bernie
we
was
should,
the possible change, man.
he was the change.
Right.
But you know, America's built off hype. So
Right. I mean I think the good thing, and I hope we see a return, more consistent returns of George
Absolutely.
Kush. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, George Kush, I mean, that's a every 4-year thing. That's
Right.
why I really was working on that second term for so long.
Right.
But I'm like, I gotta wait to do it when it's right. And so many people was pressuring me, like, we need George Kush. I'm like, all right, so bad, all right, fuck it, here's George Kush. Because the Don't Smoke Rock was really my end goal with where I was trying to go. So I was just trying to get everything out the way so I could really focus on this. Because this is like the new bookmark in the book of Dizza. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole new chapter, a whole new fucking lane, everything. So I feel like, I know I'm not a brand new nigga to people, to the internets,
Right.
as you guys would say,
Right.
but I'm a brand new nigga to the mainstream
Yes.
and the people that may not pay attention to the internet.
Right.
So I feel like a brand new nigga right now. You know what I mean? Because there's so many new ears and so many people that I respect that's listening, because they like, why is Pete Rock doing an album with this nigga?
Right.
What makes him so special?
Right.
And then, you know, when they tune in, it's like, okay, I get it.
So you listen, man, like, and we spoke about this outside, man. Y'all might have to do a different project. And I call it, you know, Don't Smoke the Rock. You got to do like the George Kush. And Pete, you got to be Piff Romney, my nigga.
Piff Romney. like Mick Romney, Piff Romney.
Piff Romney
I
and
like
George
that.
Kush, man. You know what I'm saying? We need that political time. Yo, how's Hollywood working for you, man?
It was cool for, you know, shooting the movies and shit with Dame.
Right.
It was a good experience. I mean, it's a lot of fucking work.
Right.
And it's a lot of hours. It's not enough hours in a day
Right.
to really get a lot of these shots done. And I'm not a part of no union or no shit like that, so it's no cutoff time
Right.
for me.
Right.
You feel me? So it was days where I did 16-hour days just in the Catskills, just fucking pissed the fuck off because I can't go home and
Right, you
I
can't-
got no reception on my phone.
Right.
And I'm in the mountains and, you know, a lot of shit, but it was good. I mean, that's not the end. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
I wrote
You got a
my
screenplay,
own,
right?
Yeah, I wrote my own script called The Service
Mm-hmm.
that I probably start getting in production with that shit in a few months.
You smoking, Pete? Yo, Pete, you smoking or you sleeping?
Pete knocked the fuck out.
Pete, you knocked out? Hey, yo, Pete!
Oh,
Yes.
This is
Piff
legendary.
Romney, you knocked out?
No. Sorry about that, bro. I have to turn it out with the things.
No.
My bad.
I thought you was sleeping on us, man, which is all right. You know
No,
what I'm
hell
saying?
no. No, not at all. No, I hear y'all.
Yeah. Yo, this
I hear y'all. What's up?
this is what I got to credit you for, man.
Okay.
My biggest victory in 2016
Mm-hmm.
was making sure that
Mhm.
Jorts was back.
you was a part of the Jorts?
No, I was the nigga.
You was the Jorts man.
I take full credit for being the Jorts nigga.
I respect it.
And I'm gonna tell you where that started from, because I was so insulted, right? When we went from 1 year when niggas was wearing jorts to all of a sudden snobby, elite liberals in hip hop was like, no.
Unfortunately, I was one of those elite liberals.
But check this out. So I was like, yo, who made this happen? You know what I'm saying? So I investigated, and the brothers from It's the Real was like savvy. You know what I'm saying? Young Sav came up with that shit, and I was like, no, you can't just unilaterally cut that shit off.
Eric and Jeff.
You can't just cut off the movement. And so I was trying to figure out the best way to bring that shit back. Remember this, King? The last time Pete Rock was on the show,
Right.
he came on the show with the ill Spider-Man button down. It was in the summer,
right.
and the ill George. Your shit looked like them shits was made out of fucking denim Fanta-Leaf, my nigga. I swear to God, them shits was and I was like, and then you inspired, like, when I saw you walk in with the jorts and the swag you had, I was like, that's all I need to win this war. You know what I'm saying? You know when God says you have a mission? Nigga, you walked in with the fucking jorts, and I went. And we won the fucking war. And all those other bastards, and I'm not calling you a bastard, but all them other bastards at this point is on the wrong side of history.
What up, Joel?
Yo, Joel was on the show. Joel was on the show like, I will never wear jorts, my nigga.
Yeah.
We ran into him this summer. I was like, what you rocking, my dude? He's like,
jorts
Wow, that's crazy.
And I'm going to tell you, the nigga that planted the flag that proved to be victory for us in this jorts movement, it was when Nas, who did the hottest record, or one of the hottest records this summer.
Nas album done.
Nas album done.
Yeah.
Was in the video
With Jorts.
in Jamaica with jorts. Pete Rock, you started a movement. God bless you, my nigga. God bless you. You were the jorts king, my
Jorts
nigga.
made a 180 this year.
Yes.
They made a
Yeah. So you
180
rocking
this
them next year, my nigga?
I might.
Yeah.
Designer, though. Designer Jorts.
Ralph Lauren.
Uh-oh.
Ralph
Now,
Lauren.
I made my own jorts this year, actually. I just cut a pair.
I had on
double
regular
RS.
Nike boots.
Yeah. So listen. Let's wrap this up, man. I really this is gonna be a really special episode, man. I think the internet's gonna really appreciate this. Once again, Don't Smoke Rock in stores December 2nd.
December
right?
2nd in
It's-
stores
Yeah.
and online.
It's 13 joints, right?
13 joints.
13 joints of pure quality. Listen, even if you're not from New York, we wasn't on that this bring New York ship. It's great music that you've come over the years to appreciate, particularly coming from this region.
It's just music. Music is music. It don't even have to be,
Yes.
categorized as a New York sounding album. It's just music, man.
It's music, man. Is there a tour coming up behind us, man?
Yeah, we definitely touring.
Yes.
We'll be touring Europe, and we'll be touring the U.S.
You got merch, you got imagery, you got the
we
logo.
we got merch coming. We got all that coming.
Yo,
all
listen.
we got vinyl. All
Vinyl?
the cool shit. Yeah, all the cool shit.
Hoodies.
All the goodies.
Hard
I'm gonna make
copies.
sure hard copy. I'm gonna make sure y'all on deck.
I'm gonna hold you on.
With the
I'm gonna hold you to that,
Brad, you
Dizza.
can hold me to that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have your 45 and your vinyl.
Yes,
and
yes.
hard copies and all that.
And he will hold you to
I got
it, Smoke.
No,
Oh, I know.
no doubt. But listen, man. Like I had fun with this episode, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely had fun, man. And it's it's always I was telling some chick that we was gonna have Pete Rock on it. She's like, "Oh my God, can I come?"
Hello.
Can you hear us? You got it. Internet's part of the technical difficulty. Yo, can you hear us?
Yo.
Yeah. Anyway, some chicks wanted to come see Pete. I'm glad they didn't, because
wanted to see
they would
Chocolate Boy
have got the Skype treatment
Yeah,
today.
they
But
like
listen, and this is special because we don't ever
Except
talk to
the call.
no
Yeah.
niggas on the phone. The last nigga
Yeah.
we spoke on the phone with was Shine.
I knew you was gonna say
And
that.
it was one of our, I love Shine, but it didn't resonate well, man. And I was like,
Right.
you know what? I'd rather, but Rock, man.
Right now, that's PR.
Listen,
It's only right.
listen, man. I wish y'all the best. Whatever I can do to make that shit work.
Yo.
That idea that I gave you have to make it happen, Dizza.
Nah, I will.
You gotta
I will.
make that happen. What up, Clark
when
Kent?
what up, Clark? My big brother.
Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, yo, wait till you hear. I don't want to let it out the bag, but wait till you hear the concept. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you about it after Dizza tells you what this concept is for the next video. If y'all don't win, actually fucking take me out of my misery and send me over to ISIS. I swear to God, this shit gotta win. No, this shit gotta win. Wait till there's you gotta tell him right after
Yeah,
this
no, I'm
episode.
gonna tell you right after this.
Yo, listen, brothers, man, thanks for coming through to the Combat Jack Show. You guys
Thank
are
you,
always
sir.
you guys are always welcome, man, and continued success. I love the album. Internet,
Thank
stop
you.
fucking around, man. It's not even like that whole like give Trump a chance shit. This shit is crazy. It's very rare that we get great music that y'all appreciate. I don't sell y'all no bullshit. When I told y'all fuck with that West Side and Conway, y'all did. You said thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck with this. This shit is official, and it's old meets new, and it's so fucking classic already. Fuck with it, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
Yes, King. What up?
Yo, Jorts.
George's back.
Jorts and snorkels in the wintertime. What up?
Yo, now that's action, Bronson. That's definitely action. What's up, man? What you think about this episode, man?
I thought it was dope, man. Salute to Pete Rock.
Yes.
Salute to Smoke Dizzy.
Peace.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Harlem.
yes,
Yes, sir.
yes. Harlem in the Bronx.
Mother Skunt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mother Skunk.
Uptown, Mother Skunts.
Guyana and Guyanese and Jamaican.
That's the EP.
What's fucking with that? All y'all need in the mix
That's
right
a
now is a
hot sauce,
Trini and a
son.
fucking Haitian.
And we lit.
You know what I'm
And we
saying?
lit.
Trini, King is the Trini on the Haitian.
No, I'm not Trinity. I'm not Trinity.
What you is, man?
Barbados.
Barbados.
Barbadian.
You Barbados.
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 That's it.
Yo, listen. Once again, man, internets, man, thank you so much. You know what it is, man. Dream those dreams and then man up, woman up, and live those dreams. Because a life without dreams is black and white. And the universe flows in technicolor and surround sound. Blah. Internets. Thanks again to Viceland for supporting this week's episode of the Combat Jack Show. Late night TV just got darker. Jesus Nice and the Kid Mero. You may know them as the Bodega Boys. They've landed their own late night TV show on Viceland, a TV channel from Vice. It's called Jesus and Mero, weeknights at 11 p.m. No white guys named Jimmy. No A-list celebrities selling their new movie. No scripted jokes. No band. Just two guys from the Bronx giving you their takes on culture, politics, sports, entertainment, and other subjects that they don't know fuck about. Watch Jesus and Mero on TV on Viceland every Monday through Thursday night at 11 p.m. Go to Viceland.com to find your channel and check out some free episodes. The brand is strong. This episode of the Combat Jack Show was produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by A. King and Chris Morrow, engineered by Samir Karan, and recorded in the Engine Room Audio Studio in downtown Manhattan. This is an official Loudspeakers Networks production.
Yo, Pete, how about them Knicks, man?
Yo, baby, listen, man. They took care of them Hawks, son. I was like, oh. They bust their ass, son. I was like, wow.
That's it.